This is the 100th episode of the show, and we'll finally get a glimpse of the war that we have been building upon since Season 7. So the question is, does this live up to it? Well, let's find out. What is going on, guys? Sam Mobile from Sam Mobile Videos, and I'm back with another episode for you guys, and today I'm here to review the Season 8 premiere and the 100th episode of The Walking Dead, titled Mercy. Yeah, I made the 18th premiere a couple days ago. I'm going to give what I put in my thoughts on the show, also give what happened, and give what I thought of the episode. Also, two things later. One, this will be some spoilers, and there will be some major spoilers if you later you have been warned. And two, I won't be reviewing every single episode of The Walking Dead. I'll only be reviewing the mid-season premiere and the episode before the finale, because I still have a lot of things I need to do, and I still have a lot of stuff to do, and I got a lot of stuff alive and all, so because that I won't, and also got a lot, and I still need to up to the Survivor. So because of that, I won't be reviewing every single episode of the show, so I do apologize for that, don't hope you guys understand. But anyways, I'm Bush. Let's get talking about the 100th episode of The Walking Dead in season premiere titled Mercy. Okay. So after Rick, Maggie, and King Ezekiel agreed to go war against Negan and the Saviors, the three communities of Alexandria, Hilltop, and the Kingdom made plans to assault the Saviors' base. They outfit numerous vehicles with makeshift plate armor and with information secreted by Dwight to Daryl, because Dwight's kind of like a double agent. Agent is still with Sabres, but he's kind of working with them now, which that was a very interesting thing. Then you think of several other guards watching the approach the sanctuary. And then we see Carol, Morgan, and Tara leading a large horde of walkers towards the sanctuary via controlled distractions. Then Rick's covenant arrives at the sanctuary, arranging the vehicles to give them cover, and then simultaneously fire warning shots. Negan then emerges along with his lieutenants, including Dwight, Simon, and Eugene, who kind of turned the dog start, honestly, which kind of sucks. It's kind of like, oh. And then he comes from a group claiming they have numbers. Then he instructs Gregory, the leader of Hilltop, to come out through something listed that any Hilltop residents sliding with his group will be banned from Hilltop and their family of vigilance. And Jesus, speaking for all Hilltops for the stairs, say they stand behind Maggie and refutes Gregory's power. Then Simon just pushed Gregory down the stairs, injuring him. That died, but actually was injured. Then Rick tells them that the other lieutenants that they can still turn away from the Saviors and live, but reminds Negan that he will kill him. Then Rick starts the countdown, gives his time to run, but ends it early with others to start firing the wall. Then with the firing, and then when Single stand by Kill's group, Will has already returned to already that been around since the beginning. Rick explodes this to drive one sanctuary gates, and then explodes, creating a breach for the approaching Walker horde. And then, at the appointed time, the other fighters in Rick's army leave, but Rick's same high taking on killing Negan. They give you a pulse for remind him of the plan, then Rick takes off. They keep them take off, then he sees Gregory, and knowing that the good guy actually is now, he helps, but then he panics, takes off, driving the car that Gabriel was going to leave in. Then he tries to escape walkers, and they find the monster, but bad thing. But Negan is there, so there's a chance that Gabriel could be dying this season, honestly, which kind of sucks, honestly, because it's probably not like he gave him in the past. I'm not compared to now, honestly, but I'll get a little more to that later. And first episode, the episode cuts to 3 different scenes. With one, we see Rick and Carl scouting for gas, but they found a guy named Shigis, I don't know if that's the name wrong, a man of Middle Eastern descent, rambling to himself. Then Carl approaches him, then Rick finds a one-shot, scare him off. call them scores. We're not saying it could have been, but Rick says it could have been Simon Negan. But the coffee is bad, and Lee returns food for him. Which I thought. Then we get a second scene where we see Luke Long crying to himself against a tree in the forest. Then we get these kind of flash forward scenes. We see an older, gray-haired, bearded Rick wakes up. When he wakes up with a cane, we meet Carl and John, and we see Tyler and the rejuvenated Alexandra, which I'm not sure what it's gonna mean if they are still gonna be doing this in the near future. But that was still pretty interesting. So that's basically what happened to the episode. So the question is, did I like the episode? Is this worth seeing in it? Did it live up to everything? You bet your ass it did. This was an incredible start to a hopefully incredible season. This truly does deliver. Now, one thing I was hoping that we'll get this season to be better than last season, because, like I mentioned before in my season 7 review and my ranking video of Walking Dead I did, while I did enjoy season 7 Walking Dead, still there was a major problem with that season. One of my biggest one would be that they didn't go to the potential that I wanted to, and it took forever for the actual war to start. But luckily we're actually getting, it's kind of still building up a little bit, but we actually got some of the war that we were going to get this season, which honestly made me happy. Honestly, there were a few moments I was screeching for joy. Honestly, you guys, my mom and Chris, they knew I was screeching for joy a few times. I was like, yes, finally. Because last season was pretty much just build up to this season. And if you're going to build something, you should might make the payoff worth it. If you build up something that made the payoff worth it, you just may feel like wasting your time. But luckily, it doesn't feel like a waste of time at all. One of the most probably still getting started. This is gonna give us what the war could be, and I'm definitely happy we got something about the war, because what happened just wow. And we got, and I think this season does have loads of potential to probably be one of the best, maybe not if the best season the show's ever had. I'm not sure to go that far, honestly. But to be honest, it does have potential to, if it does a few certain things right, it could be one of the, if not the best season the show's ever had. And if it does a few certain aspects right. And the time aspect did was a pretty interesting thing. I know it's gonna be a recurring thing this season, honestly. I'm gonna get more of this later, it was just a one-time thing. But it was still a pretty interesting thing. And if it was this late season, I actually would be interested, honestly. The action episode was also very well done. It was fun, entertaining, and just wow, especially some of the explosions, Mikey Bay, they know that's how you do explosions right. And that's how you use them right in any involving entertainment wise. But explosions, there are a lot of explosions, but they do them right. They don't really fault anyway on that. It was just awesome to see. And the setting up to the action scenes were also very well done. It can't take a while to get going, but I'm really excited about that, honestly. Because it definitely did pay off in the end. So I don't really consider that a major flaw, honestly. Or a flaw at all, because I was not an episode I was never bored, honestly, so that's really certainly a major flaw. But anyway, and the dynamic of the characters was also great. And you can tell there's going to be very interesting things with these characters and relationships and all that. And I want to feel that Maggie's in her second trimester, so her baby become Maggie at least a baby bump pretty honestly, what more also major concern I had last season, honestly, because by the time I think Maggie could kind of a little baby bump, honestly. But anyway. But the dynamics was also great with Rick, Maggie, Jesus, Dwight, Negan. The dynamics with all characters were pretty interesting and just damn. Yeah, Gabriel. Now, one of the good things I can definitely say about season 7 is Gabriel's a character. Now, when I first met Gabriel in season 5 and 6, I pretty much hated his guts. I pretty much hated him as a character. But as the show progressed, he became more likable and he had a lot of incredible growth throughout the show. and he became a lot more likable and more reasonable character, which is something I really liked and appreciated. They made him a very likable character. This proves that they actually did make him very likable, you know, that kind of bad in the ass, honestly. I don't know why he has to say, I still don't know why he has to say Gregory, honestly, and he's also an ass, and I hope he doesn't end up dying this season, honestly. And zombie kills, of course, were fun, and just, damn, especially when one of these portions pretty much just burned down a zombie, just like, wow. And the season also had some callbacks, a few callbacks to the first premiere episode, so I mentioned I'll go do some callbacks, but since the 100th episode, and the callbacks were pretty interesting. They didn't like take away from the actual episode. They were just very subtle callbacks, like with the RV and this, with the kind of like mimics what happened when Rick left the hospital. I thought that was definitely an interesting thing. And about the RV, which has been spent on since the beginning, is now, which is honestly kind of sad, honestly. And Negan's also very entertaining and just hilarious as always. You can see more what they do with Negan this season, since that he was the very best thing about the last season. I mean, if you don't like last season, you get a nine, and Negan was the best thing about it. I mean, you can't deny that. And just last few shots, what that was just like, man, and the thing is, what gonna do with Dwight this season, because he kind of, he's a double agent now. It's kind of working Negan, but now he's working with the Big Rick's group, so I didn't know it was going to be a very interesting thing they're going to do, honestly. That's something that's going to be a really interesting thing. And like I said, the season has loads of potential, and they do like a few things right. This could be one of the, if not the best season of the show they're offering. I'm actually serious on that. I honestly cannot freaking wait to see what this season has to offer. Let's hope it's not disappointing like last season was. Let's hope that we get some ingredients that shouldn't on last season. Let's hope we get some fights, we get some awesome days, we get some interesting things. Let's hope this season truly delivers. Now, like I said, the only amount of flaw I had is from it does take a while to get stuff going, but like I mentioned, because of me not being bored to not really boring much, I don't really consider like a major flaw, honestly. I don't really consider it a fault, so I can let that slide, honestly. So that being said, the 100th episode of The Walking Dead and is an excellent start to a hopefully excellent season. The show's been on for like 100 episodes now, and it definitely wasn't kind of up and down road for this show, but it has way more ups and downs. And I'm happy to be a true Walking Dead fan. I'm happy to have finally gotten into the show, and I cannot wait to see what season has up with. So, you betcha, I'm going to give the season 8 premiere of The Walking Dead, also the 100th episode of The Walking Dead, a 4 out of 4. Well guys, hope you enjoyed my season 8 premiere and the 100th episode review of The Walking Dead. Comment and let me know what your thoughts on this premiere episode in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm definitely doing in the future I'll definitely do like a top 5 list and why I love this show in the near future, so stay tuned for that. And that'll be coming in the near future. Not tell you when, but definitely in the near future I'll definitely be doing that list. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow on all my social media sites, unlock my music channel. All links are below. I am saying more views. I will see you guys next time, and stay cool, everybody. Peace.